Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful New Year. I just wanted to make this video to tell you that and to share a quick story with you guys. So I've been really grumpy. I've been basically a Scrooge this whole month, and if you saw my last 5 Awesome Potsies video, you probably already know that. I've just been downright miserable, and I'm finally snapping out of it. I had a wonderful Christmas Eve with family and a really, really great Christmas Day. But something happened, and I wanted to tell you guys about it because it really made me think. So basically, I came home last night and I had a really good night, but I was still kind of down. I didn't feel good, and you guys know how that is. And anyway, this picture right here was sitting, leaning against my chest, and I've been meaning to put it up, so I kind of put it there to remind myself to hang it. And last night it slid and it fell to the ground and made this loud crashing sound, and it scared me half to death. And I went and I looked at it to make sure it was okay, and I was really upset. And there was no scratches on the glass or anything. Everything was perfectly fine. Nothing broke. And I looked at the picture and I was just filled and overcome with emotion because this picture is actually very special to me. This picture is one of the first pictures I ever took right when I got into photography, but more than that, this is a picture that I took on the way to my doctor's appointment in Virginia when I was at my sickest. So this was about 5 years ago. I had no idea what was wrong with me. I couldn't stand up, I was fainting all over the place, and I was scared to death. And I was sitting in my dad's car in the passenger seat, going in and out of consciousness, wondering how I could even walk into the doctor's office. And I looked out my window and I saw this, and it was beautiful. The clouds were just the most vibrant I had ever seen them in my life, and the farmland just made me want to run through it. And I looked out and I thought to myself, you know, life is really bad right now. I went from being a concert-going, spontaneous teenager for the most part to being somebody who couldn't even walk. And you know, on many levels I was miserable, but when I saw this sight, I couldn't help but smile. I couldn't help but take in a deep breath and just be grateful. At that second, I was grateful to be alive. I was grateful just to be able to see such a sight, and it didn't matter how lousy I felt or how weak I was or whether or not I was going to stay conscious for the rest of the ride. I just remember thinking that I was just happy to be a part of this life and this world, and I realized that even though it was a bad few months where I had been bedridden, I had a whole future ahead of me. It's now been 5 years since I took this picture, which is hard to believe, and 5 years since my journey with POTS began. And I guess last night when this picture fell and I looked at it, I was just overcome with all of these thoughts, and I've been so grumpy, I've been so miserable, and in a lot of ways I've been pretty ungrateful, and I don't blame myself. I think we should all have pity parties. I think we should all cry now and then. I think it's healthy, and I will have many, many more, and there will be days where I don't have the motivation to do anything. There will be days where I cry and really feel sorry for myself, and I think that's only natural with what we go through. But anyway, at the end of the day, I'm not going to forget that my future does hold endless possibilities, and that this world is a beautiful place filled with wonder and magic, and that there's so much to see and so much to do, and that I should be completely and utterly grateful for that. I don't ever want to forget that, and I'm going to hang this picture so that I don't, so that I can look at it and, you know, remember this day and the journey that I've been on. And I just wanted to let you guys know this because I thought it was uplifting, but also because you guys are a part of my journey. And when I made this YouTube channel last year, I had absolutely no idea that I would meet such amazing people. I really firmly believe that for whatever reason, the people who are diagnosed with POTS are some of the most fantastic, amazing, incredible, strongest people I've ever met in my life. And I'm proud and thrilled to be a part of that. I feel like we're all a big family in so many ways, and I'm just blown away by your strength and your passion for life. And your happiness. And some of you are so young, some of you are 15, some of you have it a million times worse than I do, and you wake up every day and you fight. To me, just having you guys in my life and being able to see that is the biggest blessing of all, because no matter what I go through, whether it's with pods or down the road, if I have normal, everyday problems, I will never ever forget you guys and your lust for life and your willingness to just continue to fight against all odds and wake up every day, even though you don't know how the day's going to be, even though you don't know what lies ahead, you wake up every day and you fight, and that's what I'm going to do too. And I hope you know tonight and today and as the new year begins that you are not alone, that we all have each other, and that there are so many people who love and care about you. And I hope you have the best New Year's in the world. I hope we all do. And that's it. I love you guys.